The gulf between perception and reality, as it applies to heroism, widened with the age of moving pictures. In books and fables, what the hero looks or sounds like was filled in by the audience's own imagination. On the big or small screen, Dortie Jones would not be imposing with his height or voice, but make no mistake about it, he is a hero.
Some of the medals that I received while serving in the military is the War on Terrorism, the Army Achievement Medal. I have like 2 Purple Hearts. I can't really think a lot. Very forgetful.
Dortie Jones also stutters. Ironically, that stutter almost kept him from actually becoming a hero.
Actually, that's been my dream since like the 6th grade. I always wanted to go into the Army and to go in as an infantryman. And I tried back in 2000 and I got denied. And I found out in 2004 why, because of my speech problem. I also stuttered. So they asked me to read for them, but then I read for them, but then they was like, does you actually having a speech problem? And then I write, yes I do. And then after that I was good to go.
Dortie's training and service up to his deployment mirrored every other soldier in the Army.
The hardest part while he was deployed was just not having him there to help. It's hard taking care of kids, and he was always there to help me, and when he got deployed it was difficult.
Hard to be away from my kids because me and my kids was always close. We always joked and made doors and just always being goofy and joking around.
His positive attitude started to show itself once he settled into his duties in Iraq.
Actually, it was mostly what you made of it. If you wanted it to be all like sad and miserable and like depressed, that's what your day would be like. But for me, I was always a jokester, so I always joked around and like lift weights, we go eat, we watch movies, play games, missions, travel guard. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad.
When the absolute worst happened to his squad one night in Iraq, the very best came out in him.
Actually, I was the 2nd vehicle, and I ended up hitting a roadside bomb, which later I found out was like a total of 3 of them. At first, I did not know that my leg was gone until I stood up, but then when I stood up to go take that step, that's when my leg like fell out.
We didn't know if he was dead or alive. All they stated that he was in an explosion. That's all we knew. Kind of freaked out at first because we didn't know what actually happened or, you know, if he was okay but once we knew he was okay, and it was a little bit easier.
Actually, I knew that I'd lose my leg before it even happened because I also told my wife about it. And she was telling me, don't think like that, blah, 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 it's not gonna happen. But I kind of knew what's gonna happen. The hardest part of my deployment was leaving my guys behind. Just the bond we had, the training we went through, we sweat, bled together, joked together, went out together. Basically, it was like a strong brotherly bond.
Dortie Jones fits the image of a hero to a T. Any other hero image is just way past due for an update.